So, what did you miss at Jubilee today? Well, you missed communion. And when I say you missed communion, you missed a gathering of community where we shared the table that we've been sharing for a couple thousand years. We celebrated our communion, our relationship with God and with each other. With each other in the room, in the church, with each other around the world. Not just because today was Worldwide Communion, where many Christians around the world will celebrate communion, but because we recognize our connection to all of humanity. We took some time with the kids and adults, and we just wondered about communion, why we do it, why at a table. What does the table mean to us? The table that we find in our dining rooms or in our grandmother's home, or tables that we find all around the world, and we gather to play games, to laugh, to negotiate, to debate, to eat, to present. We wondered about tables. We wondered about bread, the various breads around the world, how everybody seems to have their own sense of bread, that sense, that smell, that feel that means home, that means comfort, draws us in and allows us to be ourselves, whether it's soda bread that draws us, or tortilla, or flatbread, naan bread, baguette, all manner of breads. We wondered together. We wondered about wine, about juice, what it is going on, and then of course we engage with the story that Jesus tells us, where we recognize that table as a gathering before things start to happen in a big way. That table where we gather before the funeral, before the exam, before the wedding, before the big day. We wondered about Jesus taking the bread and saying, "This is my body broken for you." We wondered about the love that is revealed in our brokenness, the willingness to be vulnerable. We wondered about the wine, the juice poured out. This is my blood shed for you, my life poured out for you. We wondered about that. And we recognize that every time we come to the table, every time we hear the story, it's a new story for us. Some days we're drawn by the brokenness because we feel broken. Some days we're drawn by the life poured out for another because we recognize the people who have poured their lives out for us, or we're looking for the courage ourselves to pour our lives out for others. We recognize the table as a place of celebration and of joy, even in the midst of hard times, of scary omens. And having wondered about it together and given each other permission to wonder even more, we then simply shared. The youngest among us served the bread. We served the juice. We shared together. We prayed together. And for a moment, and maybe not the same moment for everybody, but for a moment, I believe that we all felt that connection to each other, to our humanity, to creation, and to God. That's what you missed at Jubilee today. Wrapped up in some laughter and some music and some tears and some silence, you missed communion today. But that's okay, because you are part of our community and we felt your presence. We counted your name in our hearts, and we look forward to the time that we get to see you. So get back here as soon as you can, because we miss you. But until you can get back here, just know there is a place for you at the table here, and we celebrated that today. Until we see you, God bless.